Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. Today I wanted to share a few products with you that I picked up during a recent trip to my local TJ Maxx store. I do have an assortment of decor products and also some housewares items that I hope you'll find as useful as I do. So let's go ahead and get started. It will be pretty quick, there's only a few items here. I picked up this really what I thought was a unique bread keeper. I've been looking for a bread box for quite some time, but I didn't want something that I would need to store on my countertop. I'm trying to free up as much of that space as I can just so that it doesn't look so cluttered. This I thought was an item that I could use and store in my pantry space. It's by Progressive Prep Solutions. It was $9.99, and as you can see, it's an acrylic baked goods keeper or bread keeper. It has a little tray built into it for slicing bread, and also a moisture control knob here too. So I hope this works out for me and my husband, and I'll let you know how we find it as we use it in the upcoming weeks. I also picked up this candle. The scent is called Warm Tobacco and Musk. It's by DW Home, and it was $12.99. The warm tobacco scents are not typically my favorites, but this one, I'm telling you, it smells absolutely amazing. It kind of reminds you of being cozy by the fire on a nice fall night, and it's a double wick candle. And next time you go to TJ Maxx, check it out and tell me what you think. This is my first time purchasing this one, but I have purchased other candles by DW Home and I absolutely love them. So I love the attractiveness of the container too. It's very sleek with the gold embossed labeling on the outside. I'm not sure what I'll use it for afterwards, but I'm sure I'll find something because I thought it was just beautiful. And I also picked up a few Rae Dunn mugs. I have two here. My sister actually got me a duplicate of this BFF mug. And I have noticed that these Rae Dunn mugs, or the classic style, they're only $3.99 if you're lucky enough to find them at TJ Maxx, but they're $4.99 at HomeGoods, so go figure. So keep your eyes peeled at both TJ Maxx and Marshall's because they are $1 cheaper. And I've recently decided to replace my regular daily coffee mugs with the Rae Dunn style. I do love this classic style, and I don't see it as something that will kind of be limited. I like the fact that they're neutral, and they're kind of conversation pieces too when you have guests over. So I can't wait to gather more pieces for my collection. I initially started with two, and I thought, it would be great if I could find enough to replace all of the daily mugs with these, and I just love what I've gotten so far. So I have this one with the BFF little saying on it, and my sister bought me another one of those, and then I have two that say friend. So I did pick up three during this trip. My sister also picked this piece up for me too. This is another Rae Dunn piece, and it's kind of a little pedestal bowl, as you can see here, and it says yum. So I thought this would be a really cute piece to incorporate onto my beverage station too, my hot beverage station. And I'll be revealing that video on my fall version of that station, and probably within the next week, maybe week and a half, because I do need to go ahead and transition that one over. I was kind of reluctant at first, still trying to hold on to a little bit of summer, but it's gone, so I have to do what everyone else is doing and put those things away. I also picked up to store some of those summer pieces, some of my summer pillows from outdoors on my deck. There's 5 vacuum pack bags. These were $6.99, and there's a total of 5 in various sizes in here. So basically you put your items in the bag, you zip them closed, kind of like a gigantic Ziploc bag, and you just suck the air out of the bag with the vacuum hose. So this will be very useful in storing those outdoor pillows and other items that I have, which are for home decor in my living room space. because I do have an overabundance of pillows and I'm always trying to figure out ways to store them. So I thought this might be really useful. So I was excited to find these at such a great deal. I also picked up this absolutely gorgeous pitcher. It's ceramic inside and out, and it has kind of a brass finished pedestal with a copper handle. This was $14.99, a little bit more than I really wanted to spend, but I fell in love with it because of the different tones of metal, and also because of the fact that it's ceramic. I don't really like to mix very many drinks on my bar cart in a metal pitcher, because sometimes for me I can kind of taste like that. I don't know if it's a mental thing or if I can actually taste it, but that metallic-y taste. So I was really excited to find this one. So keep your eyes peeled for this, because these items were all recently purchased. So I'm sure that you'll be able to find some of them between your Marshalls and TJ Maxx type stores. I picked up a couple of Christmas items. I know, I don't want to let go of summer, it's fall, but I couldn't let this guy stay there. This was on clearance, you guys, for $8. I really wanted that penguin, the silver and white one that they had last year at Big Lots, but I just did not want to spend the money that they were asking. This is an abstract penguin, and he was, again, on clearance for $8, regularly $15, and he's just adorable. And he was on a first markdown, so there's a chance that you may find this as well. But he's a great height. He's about maybe 12, 13 inches high. He's just adorable, and I can't wait to use that in the Christmas holiday months. But I thought it was a really unique piece, and really excited to find that. And one more little Christmas piece was this guy, this little stag. He's kind of small in scale, but I do have a larger one that's kind of similar. And either way, I'll be able to use this somewhere in my decor for the Christmas holiday. I thought he was adorable. He was $5.99, and he's abstract like the penguin too. So that's another reason I picked him up. I have one more piece that I picked up. This is actually an herb keeper. It's by Prepworks, and it is an acrylic herb keeper, and I actually am using it right now. I've already put my fresh herbs in it because I really wanted to test it out. And I love the fact that number one, it's acrylic. I don't have to worry about it getting knocked over in the fridge and having water spill out of a vase or a glass or a jar or anything like that I typically store my herbs in. There's a lid on it, and then the base of it screws off, so that you can change the water out of it as frequently as you like without disturbing the herbs. And then you can access the herbs as you need to use them from the top. So I thought this was a really unique piece. I have used it a couple of times, to access my herbs. I've replaced the water once. There is a designated fill line for the water, so you don't have to worry about putting too much. I absolutely love this piece. It was $7.99. And I know you can use other things for this purpose, but I thought this one was pretty unique and was willing to give it a try. So I hope if you find it, if you have a need for something like this, to give it a shot and see. And let me know what you think about it too. That is all that I have to share with you today. Thank you so much for watching. If you like the items presented, please leave me a thumbs up. And also, if you haven't had a chance to subscribe, click that subscribe button down below. I really appreciate it. And stay tuned, because I have several fall living space reveals coming up within the next week. And I'm sure that you'll be as excited as I am to see the final products. And I can't wait to share them with you. Thank you so much, and take care.